In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Houston. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that? South.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has this down to the 34. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, uno more.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Rock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Look the hop on the quick, right? 18. What's that? 19 Texas.
Looking to throw, Stroud escapes the pocket. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they hold him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's going to work it to the 20. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Colts' 20-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ow, that's right. Tony. Hey, uno. Buggy.
Stroud off the play fake. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps trip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that.
And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Straight to the air is Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On the ready.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team who are just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Richardson on 3rd. Connecting on the slant. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's 4th down.
Richardson takes the snap. They're going for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. First on the ground, it's Woody Marks. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Still finding his back, Mixon. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now, 3rd down.
Hey, uno more. Hey.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready up.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
18 reps. Here we go. Set.
They send a man in motion. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We've got a timeout. Somebody heard on that last play, Brock. That is tight end Tyler Warren, who's in need of some attention.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. Has room down the left sideline. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
All right.
Stroud from the pistol. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
First down from the 42.
Hot 70, hot 70. Red. Hot.
There's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got it first to begin the frame.
Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Texans' 18.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast. Richardson now, 3rd and 2. Looking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Come on, let's go.
Throwing again, Richardson. On the move, headed right. That one nabbed by Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
14, Texans 10. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Tank down. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for them from the 31.
19 Texans. Here we go. 18.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Texans first down.
First down throw by Stroud. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, South. Tony.
Stroud to throw on first down. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
17. Colts 14.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 79, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson now. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Richardson. He's got it to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
19, right.
On first down, it's Richardson. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts take a second quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Colts 21, Texans 17. Wes Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Dell now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
Stroud off the play fake. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
18. What's up? Why Tony? Good eye.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Joe Mixon. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11. 118. Hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars. Buggy.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Gets it quickly to Nolan. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it. 4th and 3.
18. What's up? Look the hot.
Stroud's going to throw for it. He connects downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
19 slot. 11 slot. Why Tony? 11.
Again, Stroud. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. To the air on this 1st down. Richardson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
60 Bison.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Go sweep. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds his back complete. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Punt meets him at the 28. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Their own 39-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, uno. 18. That's it.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
At the 40-yard line.
Uno more.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Going on 3rd down, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. He's going to run for it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Looking underneath here to Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 3. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the jump.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Come on. 60 Bison. Ready to look.
Man in motion here.
18 Rattlers.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trap 60. 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers. Go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Take that. 7-5. Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
60 Bearcats. 60. Let's go. Cougar Warriors 70. Cowboys 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready?
The final throw before the break. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
41 yards on the play. And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Go.
First down throw here from Richardson. We won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Cougar Knights, here we go. Set. Panther and Bronco, Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Let's go now. Rig alert. Rig alert. Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. 1979 Broncos. Ready.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. It's caught. Warren. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
60 Eagles, trap 50, trap 50.
He'll throw it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First down, Stroud. Short pass, Bryant. And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Stroud from the pistol. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All set now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's the backup, first throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They're going Taylor. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. He rolls to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Stroud to throw on first down. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
White Tony. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas. Hey, South. Hey, South.
Stroud to throw again on second. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Nixon on the toss. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. They're going to stop that time, Nick Cross. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Tony.
Nixon on the counter. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness, the pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. And he's got it, complete to Collins. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out a little short of the 30. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it's going to be second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense in a hurry up here. On first down, it's Richardson. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
He was defended by Jalen Guthrie.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 sight, 19.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Taking him by downs, left side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
70.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Colts.
Putting a receiver in motion.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Richardson on first and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Dragon 50.
It's third and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Go.
Richardson on third. Flushed out now to his left. Left side into the hands of Warren. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
Dell now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. That's it. Hey, uno more.
From the gun, Stroud. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 3-score game in the fourth.
There are a couple different ways now to win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw here from Richardson. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They've got a man in motion. Richardson now on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
18, 5 in. Shot 50, shot 18. Warriors 70. Mustang 19, cut 19, Buffalo 18, ready.
And air it out on 3rd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Racing down the left side. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
19, Lion.
They send the tight end in motion.
18, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Well, he looks maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Breaks the tackle. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Down, set.
Same quarterback run here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans close to beginning the year 4-0. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
11. Here we go. 118. Robbie.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Panther 11, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go street.
They send a man in motion.
79 Broncos, 18, Hawk 19 Lions.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Trying to set this up quick.
18, 19.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Got it to 1. And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Working quickly here.
First down.
19 Texans.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Red 38. Cut.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. He will have the Texans 1st down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
1st and 10 at the
Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. Short pass brought in. By a man, he's in the clear. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Ready?
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 65. 60 Eagles. 70, Mustang 19.
Now Richardson to throw. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They are lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Come on. Come 19. 75, 19, Dragon 60. Go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To throw. Buys time, rolling right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the
first and 10
run it.
at the 50-yard line.
118. What's that?
First down throw by Stroud. And he put everything he's got behind it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
Tried to throw on first down. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
19 Texans. 118. What's that? Hey, south. 11. Buggy.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 59. Colts 38.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year.